Welcome, wonderful souls. Thank you for tuning into today's video. I hope you are all having a great day, evening, or night. If you find the video helpful, please give it a like or comment. If this is the type of content you enjoy, please feel free to subscribe. I want to jump right into their energy and see what they are currently going through. Their current energy is like for your person. They're definitely embodying the King of Coins right now. They might be focusing on work, career. They're prospers in life. I hear that they're trying to stay strong. Not sure exactly for what, but let's see what else we can get. 2 arrows. I'm feeling they're trying to feel strong because they're lacking something. But this is just the general energy. I feel like with the 2 of arrows, they've come to an understanding of something as well. That's why I'm seeing this King of Coins come out, that they're staying strong, true, and stable and reliable as best as that they can, even though they may feel like internally throughout their mind that they're lacking certain things, certain qualities, but they're trying to find the balance with the 2 of arrows. And with the Judgment, it's that they're trying to play fair, and they know that I feel like if in its general, so in religious sense, in spiritual sense, or in just a moral sense, that they're trying to just say like just and true and have good morals, good judgment. I feel like they do have good judgment in general. Let's see if there's anything else. Queen of Arrows. I feel like this is how they see you. They see you as someone strong and open and honest, but still very like, not guarded, but guarded in a good way, where you've learned throughout life and you've built up boundaries, and they respect you in that manner as well. I want to see if there's any messages. Believe in the impossible, blue moon, which is very rare. I'm feeling that you are a rarity to them. They look at you and they think, wow, like I've never met someone like this before. I don't know if they've maybe even told you that. And if they have not, they do want to tell you that. They want to express a lot with you because they see you as someone who's very communicative, skilled in that way, and has a charming, quick wit about you, and they enjoy that. And they see you as someone who is very rare, like a gem that nobody has discovered yet, and they have discovered you. And that's why I think they want to be very fair and true and just with this Judgment. That's the energy they're trying to embody. I think they're trying to just be like a better version of themselves for you. And they believe in the impossible. And I feel like I'm hearing you are the one who got them thinking that way. And they probably had like a sliver of that already before encountering you. But, and this is for someone who is already in your life or has recently been in your life. And if there's some issues going on, I do feel like some of you, there may be a situation going on, but the outcome is bright. They say believe in the impossible, which is a great sign. I don't think they're even thinking about like giving up on this connection at all. And then there's a lot of you where your connection is still ongoing. You guys are still participating in this connection, and they say believe in the impossible. Maybe I'm feeling for also some of you that there's uncertainty, like maybe someone hasn't been very vocal and you're the more vocal one about things. And don't let the past hold you back. North node. South node. So don't let the past hold you back. So if there's any fears, worries, or anything like that, they're definitely giving you reassurance right now that there's nothing to worry about, because there's nothing that can come from the past. So leave any of that be. And if you already have, perfect. If you haven't, no worries. You know, we can always meditate, ground ourselves. But let's see something else. Let's ask. I'm feeling your guides want to come through. I feel like they want a little message for you. But I also feel with this deck that some other questions for them is going to come through too. So, beauty. Yeah, your guides want to share with you that you embody a pure heart, that you are very soft. You can be very soft and beautiful, and like the softness of the rose flower itself. But those thorns, which also, you know, this is the same thing, you know, because that's what the queen would be too. She's very soft, understanding, polite, and, you know, beautiful like a rose. But she has those thorns because her words can be sharp and cutting. And I'm hearing that they're for the better of the other. They're not cutting to hurt, but they can hurt, but they're cutting to make that person grow. Because some people can, you know, be in denial, and you see through that. You know, you see through masks, you see through deception. I'm also hearing with this beauty card that you embody a light that they truly admire. Your guides are also saying that you are going to grow much, much more from this experience, and it's going to benefit you in many, many ways. So this, I'm feeling for this next part, I'm feeling for your person that they want a message to come through from their higher selves. High Priestess of Fire. So it kind of resembles this card a little bit, you know. I feel like, and when I'm looking at this rose, I feel like this is her, like this is you know, red, and then red here, but like you can see in her eyes, she can be a little sharp, so just like the thorns. So High Priestess of Fire, they're saying for you, they see you as this passionate and embodying this creative spark, and that they admire that about you. They like that about you a lot. They think you're very creative. They think that you, oh, I just heard your solar plexus is very good, in a good place because of your creativity, which is really nice. Let's see a little more when it comes to something they want to let you know right now. Confidence. Confidence. They're saying have confidence, or that you do have confidence, and they enjoy that about you. They love your confidence. And for some of you, hearing confidence for the situation, to have confidence and trust in the situation. Let's see. What other messages? Triumph. Yeah, you guys are going to definitely see this through. You guys are going to work everything out if there's anything that needs to be worked out. And or you're going to definitely go throughout this and succeed in all your endeavors together if you have any planned. And any worries that are there, focus on yourself. If there are no worries, and this is just out of curiosity, they're letting you know that you are something special to them, that they've never met someone like you before. And they want to be with you, but I think they want to be more stable. I think they want to be more knowledgeable and vocal. They might be caught up in their work sometimes, out of habit, but they still prioritize you. But they want to prioritize you more, is what I'm hearing and feeling. And I think they're trying to get to a stable outcome, a stable place, so they can be a true provider for you. They're saying they do know that you can provide for yourself as well, but they want it to be less stressful on you, so life can be easier for you. So let's see what words we can get out of them. What words can they say to us? What they like to say. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, or you can read it. So I feel hammer. So I feel like what I had said before with them working on themselves, with self-sabotage, I am getting drawn a little bit more towards this, but not so much. I feel like they have had a tendency to self-sabotage, which honestly, in a lot of senses, our body and mind will just do what we think is what we're telling it that it's the best thing to be doing, even if it is self-sabotaging, because our body is going to listen to us no matter what, because it thinks that we're right, because we're in control. So when they end up in some sense self-sabotaging, it's because they're coping in some way, which we all do. You know, we all end up, even though we know we're doing something we're not supposed to be doing, or is not a good health conscious decision, and we know it and we call it self-sabotage. It's just that it's a coping, and our body thinks that the coping is helping us, so it's going to continue driving us towards that coping thing. I feel like they have a bad tendency with this. They've gotten so much better with it over time. They've been trying to stay grounded and stable. So that's why when they get distracted, it triggers them in some way, shape, or form. It could be more in a dramatic sense. It could be in a less dramatic sense. But in some way, it triggers them. And if they get out of this type of routine, or any little routine that they may not even consider a routine, but it will maybe get them in this fearful state where they think they're going to get back into self-sabotaging. So they don't want to be in that type of energy. It's just something that they're saying. something that they've been working on for a while and they've gotten a lot better on. So let's see, what else do they have to say? What else? What else? Mask. Yeah. So I was saying that you see through the masks very easily. You see through deception and not showing true feelings, hide, pretend. So I feel like you've seen through that. You can see through it easily. And that may have shocked them. That may have put them back a little. Or that may have made them really think of you as something special because they don't have to wear their mask around you. I feel like some of you, they don't have to wear their masks. Some of you, they're ready to shed that mask is what they're saying. Is that because you see through it, because they want to share their true selves to you, that they will soon relieve themselves of that mask. Let's see what else they're saying. The chaser. So they may have had a tendency to chase. They could be fearful of a codependent relationship. I am hearing that they don't really see you as being that type of person where they have to be fearful of. For some of you, I'm hearing that they have that tendency. But a lot of times, if we just give our partner or our person their reassurance that they don't really, in the end, they won't need to have that feeling to chase, because everybody ends up being in that chaser spot at some point because we're not getting our needs met. But I don't feel like you're not meeting their needs. I feel like you are. I feel like they're just letting it be known that either they have a chaser mentality that they're working on and they've worked on for a while and they've gotten a lot better in time. And for some, I'm feeling that this is the type of energy that they don't want. And but still, I'm not feeling like anyone's giving chaser energy on either ends. Just that mostly they're worried about themselves being like that towards you. So that's probably why if they ever seem a little distant or you seem a little bit more communicative than they are, they might just be so into you that they don't want you to think that they're chasing you and being possessive or obsessive or clingy, because they don't want to lose you. You're like something else to them. All right, the snake. So clever, mischievous, look over your shoulder, other woman. I'm hearing that this is something that you won't have to worry about. The other woman specifically, that's what I'm being drawn towards, is that you don't have to worry about another woman because they are set. They're good. They don't like snake energy. They don't like sneaky behavior. And I'm not saying snake energy is bad because snakes are great and very lovable. And that's just their protective nature and their natural habitat. But for the type of energy of like sneaking around, lying, being deceptive, they can see that you are a truth seeker, that you see through deceptiveness and lies, and that they know they won't need to do anything like that. They know they won't they won't be able to get away with it either way, so there's no point. They will just be good instead. Which how it should be. Addiction. Okay. So here's codependent again, obsession, possession. It's so funny. I just kept talking about all of that. Yeah. They're very worried about their addictive personality. And if you noticed it, you noticed it. If you haven't noticed it, they might just be hiding it really well. I don't know if this has anything to do with substance use. I don't feel like a lot has to do with substance abuse. I feel like some, like maybe they like nicotine, but they don't want to anymore. It could be as subtle as that, or it could be more. You would know best, or you will find out. But I do feel like this is more of their tendencies of their emotions, their feelings, and their connections, that they have a tendency to be possessive. Or for some other people, I am feeling that people tend to be possessive of them. And if they feel any of that energy coming from someone, they might end up shutting down and like categorizing, putting people who do that in little boxes and like, oh, stay clear of this box because these are the people who do this, and sometimes I am feeling for some people that they do this on like the first straw that's pulled. Like some will give you a few chances because they're like, oh, maybe. But some have gone through so much like crazy obsessive people that they're like, no. The first sign of it, I'm out the door. I don't feel like you're giving that. I mean, checking up on them and seeing what's going on is fine. I don't feel like you're scaring them in any way. I see that they see you as someone mature, honest, and very rare. And it's just taking them a long time to open up because of these past situations and these fears that they have and these traumas and triggers that they have. But let's see, do they have any loving messages for you or other important messages? Do they have anything they want to say specifically to you before we end this video? Aw, yes, kisses. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, so they're falling for you. They do have strong emotions for you. They do unconditionally have love for you. I feel like they're just giving you all these things about them to know so you can help them grow out of any triggers or fears and help them know that they're not alone, that not everybody is going to be like this, or that they don't have to worry about being like this because you can always change yourself if you truly, truly want to change yourself. So I do want to see if your spirit guides have any messages for you. Oh, yeah, they have 2 messages right here, actually, which is very significant to what we were just saying. So a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So it's funny that they're both new moons and that it's Virgo and Scorpio. So you could be a Virgo and they could be a Scorpio, or vice versa. I do feel like Scorpio energy on their end, very, very, very heavy. And it could be that, or they could just, have Scorpio in their moon. But work through your fears. I think that's what you're going to help them with big time, with patience and calmness and just sweet lovings and time to give rather than take. I feel like for you, they're saying you are going to give for them, give to them, and emotional support, communication, or like communicative support, and mental support, and it'll help them work through the fears. I feel like for them, when you give them that, they're going to give you the exact same energy because they're going to see that you respect them, that you care for them, and that you truly, you want them to be heard. And this is a very beautiful message. I think this is great on both sides. I hope that this gave you some clarity in your situation. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, or a beautiful night, whichever time it is for you.